Internet. I am James Martin, you're watching JM Guitar Tuition, and on tonight's 5-minute solo we are going all the way back to the first proper shred solo. This is of course the iconic Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and the Comets, although the solo itself was played by session guitarist Danny Cedrone. Rather sad story actually, as it turns out. He did the recording on April 12th, 1954, was paid $21 for his trouble, and was dead 10 days later from a broken neck, ages 33. So there's a little bit of an edge of darkness to this solo that I really didn't know existed. So we're playing over 12-bar blues in A. Naturally we'll be thinking about A minor pentatonic, and one or two passing notes from the major pentatonic. We've got the B there, that's the second, and the F sharp there, that's the sixth. So what we're going to do to start off with, here's the first lick played slowly. And what we're doing is we're playing all along the B string. We're setting up a 16th note picking pattern. You're going to want alternate picking for this. Now if you're not familiar with 16th notes, that means 4 to the beat, so we count 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander, or helicopter, 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 helicopter. And we're setting up on the E note, 5th fret on the B string, that's the 5th of the scale. And then we've got the F sharp on the 7th fret, that's the major 6th. Then we've got the G, which is the flat 7 on the 8th fret. And we're getting that open B in there, which is the 2nd. So we're thinking 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander. I'm going to repeat that in the second bar. 1 eander, 2 eander, 3 eander, 4 eander. I really would stress it's really important to take the time to get the hands synchronized right on this. Otherwise it's really easy for things to get messy. And don't forget of course that this was played in the times when distortion wasn't invented and guitars were strung with telegraph wires with actions about 3 inches off the fretboard. Moving on to bars 3 and 4, he develops the line. So we've got a first beat, 1 eander, 2 eander, and then we're alternating flat 7, 5th, 6th, 5th, frets 8, 5, 7, 5, G, E, F sharp, E. And then as the chord gets up to the 4 chord, that's the D. So I'm playing the B note there on the 7th fret, that's the 2nd. Ending up a semitone, coming back and pulling off to the A note on the 5th fret, down to the F sharp. And we're playing that 4 times, covering all the 2 bars of D. And then we got, so that's the F sharp, to the C sharp, the major 3rd. And we're going to hammer it into the 6th fret from the 5th fret, minor 3rd into major 3rd, up to the 5th fret. We've got a little chromatic passage here, F sharp, F, E, E flat, D, C sharp. I'm playing a little bit of a swing rhythm there, 1, 2, 3, and then we've got the famous iconic chromatic shred bit. Now, there are different opinions on this one, but this is, I'm sure this is what I'm hearing, although of course as we get into the lower registers it's a little bit hard to pick out. But we're seeing basically the spider exercise gone backwards. 7th to 6th to 5th to 4th, and then we're running that across each string. So take your time to do it slowly first and make sure that the hands are talking to each other. So nothing fancy in terms of technique, it's just straight up alternate picking, it's just fast, it's clean, and there's a lot of it. And then we're going to finish off with, and all this pattern is an A, C sharp, D, E, root 3rd, 4th, 5th, root 3rd, 4th, 5th. And you can hear him doing a kind of swung 8th idea with a bit of palm muting. So So here's the solo slowly. And now we'll give it a go up to speed. Wish me luck. Okay, hope you've enjoyed that. Do please remember, like, share, subscribe. You can find me on Patreon, Ko-Fi and Subscribe Star if you want to support the channel and enjoy what I'm doing. So yeah, I will wrap this up before I start a waffle and see you on Friday for the 1 Minute Lick. Alright, take care.